Alright, let's get started making our birthday icons on Gravit. So go to the Gravit website, designer.gravit.io, log in with your username with your Pathlight email. Don't forget your password, which is unique to each one of you, so go and check on eCampus what your password is. Once done, click Login. And if you have successfully logged in, you will see the main menu and maybe a bit of advertisement that will pop up. So if you do see an advertisement that pops up, just close it. Okay, advertisement like this, if there's an X, just close it, or you can click continue with Gravit free. Okay, now let's get started. New design, paper size, A4. Okay, now before you start designing, you can also choose a page color by clicking on the color dot on the right and choose a color for yourself. Okay, now we're going to start by doing the birthday cake first. So let's go to libraries, shapes. I'm going to work on the cake layer. So I'm going to use a square shape, stretch it out to form a rectangle, maybe make it a bit smaller. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is round the corners. So over here, drag the corner slider to round it to give it a more rounded appearance. Okay, I can also change the fill color to match the type of cake I want. So let's say I like to do chocolate cake, so I will choose a brown color, which is actually a very dark orange. Okay, now once done, I'm going to decorate it with some stripes. Okay, so to do this, I'm going to use a square shape again, squish it to form rectangles, and this will be my fillings for the cake, which I will also make it chocolatey. So I'm going to choose a very dark orange this time round. Alright, and then I'm going to make a copy of this. So remember we learned copy is Control C. If you're using a Mac, Command C. Okay, so copy, Control C, paste, Control V. Okay, if you're using a MacBook, do the command instead, Command C, Command V. Okay, there you go. Now I'm going to do a clip for the icing. So pull out a circle shape. Okay, I'm going to stretch it to be an oval. Okay, then put it in the middle of my cake. Alright, change this color to match the filling. So I'm going to use the eyedropper and click on the same dark brown of my filling. Okay, and once I'm done, I'm going to just drag over just the oval and the rounded rectangle. So you see when I drag, I just touch the oval and the rounded rectangle behind. Make sure you see two pink lines. Once done, let go and do a clip over here. If you hover long enough, you can also see a little preview of how the clipping works. Okay, so once done, you should see that the oval is clipped inside the rounded rectangle. Okay, and don't forget the fillings are separate from the rectangle. So let's group all these together. Drag over, do a group. Control G, or you can click this. Group. Okay, so this is one whole shape now. Now let's make a copy of this. Control C and paste. Control V. Pull out. That's our second layer. We're going to make this a bit smaller. And you're going to put it on top the first layer. Okay, if you want, you can also bring it down a bit and hide it behind the first cake layer like that, so it looks more natural. Okay, now we're going to move on to create candle. So a candle is very easy. Just use another rectangle. I'm going to do a big candle, then make it smaller and put it on the cake so that you can see clearly. Okay, you can choose whatever color you want. I'm going to choose maybe a blue candle. Okay, and then for the candle flame, what you can do is actually combine a circle and an upside down heart or triangle. So I'm going to show you. Use a circle. I'm going to stretch it out to form an oval. Change color. For a flame, maybe you can use a yellow or light orange. So I'm going to use orange, and I'm going to use a heart. Flip it upside down. Flip vertically. Okay, I'm going to fit it into my orange. You see that? And I'm going to change the color to match the orange. So use the eyedropper, select the orange color. Okay, now once done, we're going to group the candle together. So select over all your candle shapes, do a group. Control G, If you're using a Mac, Command G, or you can click the group button. Okay, then you can bring your candle group to the top of your cake, resize it smaller, and put it there. Okay, and now of course, last, you can also add a oval for your plate. Okay, that the cake will rest on. Make sure you put it nicely in the middle, and if it's on top, just send it all the way to the back. Okay, and you can also change the color, of course. Alright, now we are done with our birthday cake. Let's group all the birthday cake together. So drag over the entire birthday cake, Control G, Command G, or you can do a group from here. Okay, so now that we have grouped our cake together, we can move it one side and work on our balloon at the bottom now. So to do a balloon is very easy. All we need is an oval. All we need is an oval shape. So I'm going to make this a slightly bigger oval. Okay, this is the color of my balloon. So I'm going to choose maybe a pink balloon. Okay, it's up to you what color you want. And then I'm going to add a shield shape. Okay, flip this upside down. Make it a bit smaller. So this is actually the bottom of my balloon. You see that? So it looks like the end of the balloon. Going to use the eyedropper and pick out the same shade of the balloon color. Okay, now once done, I'm going to do the balloon stick, which is actually a square squished into a rectangle. And then you just put it to the bottom. Okay, and then of course you can change the color of the stick. I'm going to use a white stick. Okay, now my rectangle is on top of the balloon, so I'm just going to bring it to the back. There you go. Okay, now the fun part, we're going to do clipping to create a highlight for the balloon. So to do this, add another circle shape, make it an oval. Okay, so the highlight is going to be lighter than the balloon color. So use the eyedropper, select the balloon color, go to the fill circle button behind, okay, and just make this lighter color. Drag the shade arrow to make it lighter. Okay, then put it nicely over the balloon. Okay, something like that to create a crescent. And then you select both the top and the bottom's oval. And then just do a clip. So that's how you get your highlight. Okay, so once done with your balloon, just group all your balloon shapes together. Control G to group or click the group icon. And that's it. Okay, so once you're done, please remember to save, File, Save to Cloud as, and you can call it birthday icons. Okay, once done, click Save, show good waiting. Okay, the saving will continue at the side over here on the top right also. So please wait until the loading finish. Once done, then you can close and go back to eCampus. Alright, so have fun with today's work. Enjoy the process.